We drove our van from Lake Granby to the Twin Lakes area in Colorado.
We're down here south of Leadville. We decided to use iOverlander tonight. We're by Mount Albert Forbay, which is just north of Twin Lakes here. And we have this beautiful spot. We walked up to the lake and we have 360 degrees of mountains, and you can see us down here. We decided to just park down here. We got a fire pit and everything, and the views are beautiful. The dogs are loving it. So we're going to spend the night here and then go check out Leadville in the morning.
Good morning. We packed up our campsite and we drove over to Twin Lakes, and we are doing the Bartlett Gulch Trail.
We're going to do it out and back, or there's a loop you can do. But I believe the second half would be on the service road, so we're going to see how we feel about it.
Kevin, once again, coordinating his watch.
Shows me where the trail is, so I like that. Oh, it's gone.
Literally just left the parking lot, and this trail is absolutely gorgeous. We are walking next to one of the lakes over here towards these beautiful mountains. It's beautiful. I love it. That away. It's gorgeous.
Right. We're about a mile in, and these views just keep getting better. You have Twin Lakes in the background, and you just see more and more snow-capped mountains. Perfect. Love it.
Rich! I don't know if you can hear me, it's so loud.
We're about a mile and a half in, and we're actually finally in the pines, so you actually get a little shade up here.
Like he said, it feels great to be in the shade. Well, it's not super warm today. The whole beginning of the hike, you're just kind of in the sun and it's beating down on you. So it feels nice and cool up here, so I like it. We are up over 10,000 feet, and I'm starting to feel the altitude on this hike. Don't you dare hit me with a snowball. You missed.
Jess has a little friend on her head.
What is it?
All right, so what I didn't realize is this ended at the trailhead parking lot, and there's actually a service road right over there, which is the road I was alluding to that you could take back down. There's another hike called Lily Pond Lake, which I think it's another mile up here and not much more elevation gain. We're already about, the watch says about 830 feet up, so we might go check out those lakes and see what they're like.
Another bridge. Lily Pond? That way.
This is the first lake. I don't think it's Lily's Lake. I think we got to walk a little farther. Lily's Pond.
Lily Pond.
Lily Pond. Pond Lily. Oh, she doesn't like you. She can't come see Daddy. You want me to come to you? We're crying. Okay, I'll come back. You ready?
Easy.
What? Oh boy, I'm gonna be muddy. Oh, I know. Let's go. Come on. She's galloping, I think.
We're pretty sure this is like a huge beaver dam. It's insane. like absolutely massive.
We just reached Lily Pond. Some debate, some of these also might be the lily ponds, but this seems to be the one at the very end. It's really beautiful views up there, and it looks like there's a road where you can even come up here and camp. So, as far as this trail, so the Bartlett Gulch is really cool for, I think it was about 1.75 to 2 miles. Great views, and then it just kind of dies off and you end at the trailhead. I'm really glad we continued on this hike to Lily Pond. It's been beautiful, all these ponds, the beaver dams, and just the sights around it. So, I would say either stop at the 2 mile, mile and 3/4 mark on the Bartlett Gulch, or make your way all the way to the lakes. You can also come up to the trailhead. So it's a really simple, I think it was only like a mile or so hike from the trailhead here if you don't want to do the whole thing. Highly recommend at least coming up to Lily Ponds because it's really beautiful. Hi, what are you doing? We're on our way back, and the one thing I forgot about is the beautiful views you would get on the way down. Twin Lakes in the background, perfect. There she is.
We found this amazing campsite in a national forest right on Twin Lakes. So we've got this gorgeous view of the lakes with the mountains in the background. It's absolutely phenomenal. We've been hanging out here all afternoon, just reading and relaxing, and it's been absolutely great. The next morning, we left our gorgeous campsite to head up to Leadville. We got coffee and breakfast burritos at 0 Day Coffee, and then headed to the laundromat to wash our clothes. After we finished our chores, we wandered around downtown Leadville. We checked out a few different clothing and souvenir stores. We ate a delicious dinner at Treeline. The mushroom risotto appetizer was especially good. Then we headed back down to the Twin Lakes area to camp for the night. We also tried some astrophotography. Good morning. We camped at this beautiful spot by Twin Lakes last night. It is absolutely gorgeous up here. We're kind of up on a hill overlooking the lakes. Absolutely beautiful. Mountains in the background. Phenomenal. Love it. We spent the day exploring Leadville yesterday and we had a ton of fun. So today we're actually heading down to Salida, Colorado, which is a lower elevation.
Yeah, it's more like a high desert terrain, I guess you could call it. So the temperatures are going to be a little warmer. But it's supposed to be a little beautiful area with a lot of old Western style buildings in it. And we might even stop in Buena Vista on the way down since it's right on the path. We'll see where life takes us today.
Yep. So we unfortunately, regrettably, need to pack up our campsite here. And I don't want to leave because it's so beautiful, but hopefully it's just as beautiful down in Salida.
Yeah, I mean, the iOverlander sites here have been awesome. Definitely recommend checking this area out. Leadville was super cool. I just really like the area.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 recommend. It is crazy how warm it gets up here once the sun gets out. Like, the feels like is always about 10 degrees warmer than it actually is because the sun just beats down on you up here. But I can't complain. I love sunny days.
So this was a pretty random stop, but we both like cheese, and it's locally farmed goat cheese, just right off the road, and super family owned. Loved it. So we got some garlic and some wine, some sort of wine goat cheese. We'll try them out later. So this is another one of my random stops along the way down to Salida. I didn't tell Jess about it. Kind of just like the goat cheese place, random, but you know, you got to find the fun stuff around here. So we're now down just north of Buena Vista, and this is called the Arkansas, I believe it's the Arkansas Headway Recreation Area. It's right by the Arkansas River. There's trails on the other side of the river, and you can come down. This is BLM land actually, so we could camp here if we wanted, and there are a bunch of people already camping. As you can see, it's pretty nice views. We're getting into a different climate type down here. Mountains though in the background, and we're just gonna head down to the river and see.
After checking out the river, we headed back to the van to grab some lunch before continuing on to Salida. We just pulled into Salida, and now we're going to go check out this cute little town. First, we headed to Riverside Park, which has an amphitheater, river surfing, and a rock climbing wall. Then we wandered around the downtown area before having drinks and a snack at Highside, which is right on the river. Then we headed south to our campsite for the night, where we had to take care of some chores before we could relax. So this jug here that is attached to the sink is pretty much full, which means we need to swap it with this jug. It's only about half full. We used this one when we showered. So we just keep the jug strapped in place with a ratchet strap and 2 D-rings. And the first thing I do, we have a little valve, like switch here, where if I turn it this way, it blocks any extra water coming down from this, and this opens it. So first thing I do is turn that, just in case there's any water left in this line. I don't want it dripping into the van. We just unscrew it. This is just a cap that's closed at the top, so we can put it on this full one and we don't have to worry about anything spilling. So this is a full jug. It's heavy. Lift it out. I'm gonna slide this one out. Put this jug in here. And and then we just take this, screw it back on here. It's tight, and then just remember to reopen this. If you don't reopen this, water will back up into the sink, so that's how you know that it's not open. So those are all set, and just throw the strap on. We honestly probably don't need the straps, but it's just extra security while you're driving down the road, just to make sure the containers stay in place. You just tighten it. Now we're all done.
Today was awesome. We visited Salida, which actually kind of surprised me what that town was like. Super van camper heavy. Was not expecting that at all. But nice little old western town, lots of shops, lots of restaurants. The river walk was beautiful. I really liked that city. I didn't know what it was. I just read online. Go visit it. What did you think of it?
Yeah, Salida was really cool. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, since this is kind of a bit more, I don't know how to describe it, like desert environment. Sorry, we're also getting like attacked by bugs. They've all of a sudden started coming out. But yeah, it was really cool. The park was really cool. They've got one of those like cool surf things in the river. That was awesome. And yeah, so we're just down here south of Salida.
Yeah, we're just south of Salida here.
South of Salida, down by the Arkansas River. It's a beautiful campsite right on the river, and we're just enjoying ourselves. This is our last night in Colorado, so you're such a child. So we're really glad we got this awesome campsite, and we're just gonna enjoy the rest of the evening looking at the river and the mountains and taking it all in.
This is our last morning in Colorado, and we are packing up our campsite, and we are very sad.
We're probably going to have about 2 10-hour drive days ahead of us. We're trying to get back by Sunday. So, very disappointing to leave Colorado. I always loved Colorado since a kid, and we will definitely be back.
Thanks for watching, and
Stay tuned. We have more adventures and a big mountain adventure coming up this year.
please subscribe to follow along for the next part of our adventures. Thanks for watching!